just as the way we've approached COVID is contingent upon our lifestyle and our circumstances now, so the culture wars have progressed contingent upon COVID. There is no question on God's earth that footballers would have been taking the knee if fans had been there to watch them from the beginning. It would never have happened. Or at least it may have happened for 1 week and then they'd soon have stopped it, you know? And so I think the greatest beneficiaries of COVID by a long, long way, ironically, you might think, considering the death rates, are Black Lives Matter. No question about that. This was an organisation which escaped scrutiny, which did what organisations do these days, and which we've seen lately with the horrible killing of Sarah Everard, is leap upon a single instance, a singularity, and wage a crusade to destroy the fabric of society. They want to destroy the fabric of society. There is no way on earth that BLM would have had the traction it had if COVID hadn't been around. And, you know, the sight of coppers going down on bended knees and all that. None of that would have happened. So I think it's been an incredibly good year for the forces of inanity and stupidity, yes.
During that period, like the BLM protests last year, there were also our institutions, you know, everything from the British Library to the National Trust to all of these people, very quickly essentially crumbling, or you might say not crumbling. That if it's almost like they took this opportunity.
On it.
Sorry?
It's opportunity. No, it's opportunity. It's not crumbling. And of course we see it with our TV adverts. It is across the woke corporate sphere that wokeness now has a hold, and predicated upon the wishes of a tiny minority of this population. And that has been, for me, the most depressing thing of the last year, which has been the speed with which the Premier League, for example, jumps on the back of Black Lives Matter. This is an organisation, BLM, which wishes to destroy capitalism, which is an institution I've always thought the Premier League rather liked. You know, but no, they were on it. The BBC was on it. Everyone wearing their BLM badges. You know, an organisation which wishes to destroy the nuclear family. An organisation who one of its leaders in this country said they didn't want equality. They wanted white people to be their slaves. You know, and there was no scrutiny of it. They immediately jumped onto it. People like Yorkshire Tea. I will never drink Yorkshire Tea again. They were another one of corporate virtue signalling twats. My contempt for these people is utterly boundless. And, you know, very, very few people stood up to say anything against it. And if they did, they were shouted down by the Twitterati. And don't forget, Twitter is this sort of ghastly melange, largely of perpetually active lefties. There are a few right-wing nutters on there as well, but it's largely, I won't go on it, but it's largely the left, which does this howl round and which forces people into making decisions which later they will come to regret. You know, English heritage, another bunch. The British Library, with that dense woman in charge of it, busy going back through all the books to see if any of them have any link with slavery. You stupid woman. And Kew Gardens. You notice Kew Gardens is busy at the moment relabeling its sugar cane. I mean, what the fuck, Pete? I mean, honestly.